Hey guys, it's Nikki. I can't talk with these fangs, hold on. Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to win Halloween by turning yourself into Pennywise, the dancing clown. And this version is based off of the 2017 It that's coming out in September. I did have the fangs in for Pennywise, but I am slowing with them so I can't have them in for the video when I talk. So if you guys want to find out how to turn into It for Halloween, please keep watching. Oh, what am I doing with my life? This is my day off. I'm going to start by gluing my eyebrows down with just some Elmer's glue. Just a regular white stick. And I'm just going to put this all in my eyebrows. The only thing I've done so far is put in my greenish yellow contacts. And I put my wig or my bald cap on. Okay, so I have the glue in my eyebrows. I'm just going to use my brush here to brush them up. We're trying to get them as flat as possible. And then I'm going to go through one more time with my glue stick to really seal them in place. So while that dries, I'm going to use some spirit gum and glue down my bald cap.
Does she look happy? Okay, granted, she looks happy. People are supposed to be depressed sometimes. You can't be happy all the time. That's life. Take it back.
I'm using some liquid latex here. This is going to be a massive mess. So the seam of the bald cap is pretty thick and noticeable. So I'm going to be using some just strips of tissue paper, and I'm going to be using some liquid latex to put it around the edges. His forehead is pretty like crinkly looking with the makeup anyway, so this will kind of make that effect as well. Okay, I'm going to dry my latex here with a hair dryer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so pretty much my head is pretty dry. It's a little bit tacky, but it's, I would say, 95% dry. I didn't glue down the bottom of my cap here because we're going to be having his hair go on top of it anyway, so I didn't feel like messing with the back of it. The next thing that we're going to do is put on the white paint, and I have this little paint pot by Wolf. So it's water activated paint, so I just have a little bit of water on my brush here. And I'm just going to paint my whole head white. Okay, so I didn't want to get the paint right up next to my eye, so I'm going to use this white stick from, I believe it's NYX, in Milk. So I'm going to put that around my eyes. Okay, now I'm just taking a white eyeshadow, and I'm going to go all over my face just to make it a little more opaque. Using the powder also helps set the cream eyeshadow that we put around the eyes, so it doesn't smudge and move. Now, I don't have any white eyeshadows. I'm using the Carly Bybel, the white highlighter in here. So my face is getting quite highlighted, and I don't really want it to. So after I'm done using this, I'm actually going to go back in with a mattifying powder. I'm going to go back in. It's this Wet n Wild. It's a mattifying powder. It's not going to give me any color payoff, but I'm hoping that it's going to, yep, it helps to matte out the glow that was provided by the highlighter. So I'm just going to go all over my face with this. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. I have my Gwen Stefani palette from Urban Decay, and there's this like dark charcoal color in there, and I'm going to use that to contour my face. So I'm just taking a rounded fluffy brush, and I want to make sure I pat off any extra because I don't want it to be super dark on my white skin now. Now I'm just going to go on the sides here. I'm going to go up along the temples. And I'm bringing some in on the contour of my cheeks here. This is just a little bit of contouring. He has a really white face, so I don't want to muddy that too much, but he does live in the sewer, so. Alright, then I'm going back in with my white stick, and I'm just going to contour some of the features he has. So his temples come out a little bit like this. They go up and out towards his head here. Same on this side. Bring it up. Now bringing it out onto the head. He's got pretty high cheekbones as well, so I'm going to outline those. Put some white up here as a highlight. Even evil clowns need highlight. So I'm going to come back to the face part, but now I want to start working on the eyes. He's got black eyeliner and dark shadows all around his eyes. So I'm going to start using this Revlon Color Stay. It's just a cream eyeliner. And I'm going to put that in my waterline here. And bringing it all the way into the tear duct. And his eyeliner is quite smudged out, so it's in the waterline, but I'm also going to drag it along my lash line here and bring it down. I'm also going to use some eyeshadows to kind of smoke it out a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing on the top of my lid here. Okay, so I got the liner on there. I'm going back into the Gwen Stefani palette and I'm getting that really dark black color there. And I'm also taking a very small dome brush. And I'm going to be packing that all in the waterline here just to hold that cream color and make it really black. Now I'm going in with a slightly bigger fluffy brush and putting it just slightly in that black shadow, and I'm going to smoke it out a little bit around his eyes and on the upper eyelid as well. I'm just smoking that out on my whole entire eyelid. It looks like his black eye makeup goes up a little bit here. So that's enough black around the eyes. I'm going back in with that charcoal color and my very small dome brush. And I'm going to be making some of his sort of angry eyebrow or lack of eyebrows, but he has like forehead wrinkles. I'm going to go in and define those with this small brush. So I'm going to start in the tear duct here, bring it up. So I'm just bringing these lines pretty close together here. Then he's got two lines that come out like this, out towards his temple. And he's got sort of swirly eyebrows that come up like this. Just round it out and go towards the temple as well. He also has a wrinkle that goes straight across the bridge here and goes right back into the tear duct. So I'm just getting that small fluffy dome brush again, and I'm going to blend this out a little bit. So I'm going to go back in with that black pencil and I'm going to create his eyebrows. So his eyebrows start right around here and they go up and make a very, very high arch. So I'm going up quite a bit here. And right around here they round out and stop like that. I'm just using some of that black pencil to deepen up the crease here, his wrinkles. And I just want to make the wrinkle lines a little more sharp. He also has some crow's feet that come out here, so I'm just using this pencil again. And I'm just creating some super light lines that kind of branch out of my eye here. I'm just using that small dome brush again and dip it in my black color, and I'm going to define the eyebrows a little bit more. And I'm just adding shadows behind the wrinkles here to make them look like they have some depth. And we're going to go back in with that white crayon to bring out the high points of the wrinkles. He's got some shadows right under his eyes here, so I'm just actually going to extend this up. His eyeshadow right underneath the brow here. It goes up quite high. And then I'm going to use that white stick again, and he's got some highlight right under his eyebrow, so we're going to lighten that up. He has some highlight right on the top of this wrinkle here. And we're going to add some in the middle. He's got some other highlights right above his eyebrow down here. I'm just going back in with that pencil. I'm not really happy with the frown lines. I want them to be a little more closer together. So I'm going to bring them down like this. His frown lines are just really, they look really deep. So I just want to add some depth in there, and I'm bringing it back down into the eye and just making it really dark down here. Okay, we are looking pretty evil. So now I want to move on to the red. He's got his red nose, red lips, and he's got those two red lines that come up the side, the middle of his eyes. So for that, I'm again going to be using this wolf paint. It's a little bit of a brighter red than he has, but we're going to go over it with some darker shadows. So I'm using this, it's a very small pointed brush. I'm going to dip it in my water here, and we're just going on the nose. I'm going to start in the bottom here, bring it all the way down. And his nose is pretty wide, so we're going to extend the red a little bit onto my face to make it look like that's part of my nostril. For the lips, I'm going to first use this red lipstick. This is more of a fire engine red, but we're looking for that like deep dark blood red. So again, I'm just using this as a base. We're going to go over it again with some darker shadows. So I'm just going to draw on the lips here. He's got quite a pointy cupid's bow. And his bottom lip is huge. I just drew it on my regular lip here, but I'm going to use a small brush, get some more of that lipstick and bring it down. He's got lips that go like, they're very big in the center, and then they go into these points. So we want to drag this down here. And then he's got those like creepy Joker points. Looking really weird, that's for sure. So I have these BH Cosmetics eyeshadows, and they're quite dirty because I only use them for my costume makeup. But we're gonna go in this really deep dark red here. I'm using that same brush I used to put my lipstick on. And I'm just kind of swirling together this dark one and this dark one, and a little bit of black too. That's just deepening up the red here to give it more of that blood red effect. So once we get to the corners of the lips here, we want to add some more black. That helps to give more dimension to the lips and make them look more kind of pouty. He's got really huge lips, and they're quite, I don't know, juicy in the middle. So we want, they're quite plump in the middle. So we want the edges to be really dark and the middle to be really light. And that makes the middle of the lip really come at you and make them look plump. Also, to make his lip really come out at you, we're going to add a shadow right underneath the lip here. Just like this. And this helps it look like the lip is so big that it's kind of casting a shadow on the chin. And then I'm going to take that same mixture of colors, the black and the dark reds, and I'm going to do that on the nose as well. It looks like the red on his nose. When it comes up towards the top, it's not like a perfect line. It's like really jagged. So I'm just going to take some of the brighter red and make it look unfinished on the top of the nose. Are you scared?
I'm so scared right now.
So the next thing I'm going to add are those red lines that go down the center of his eye. So I'm using, again, that same red from Wolf. And we're going to be using that eyeshadow combination to darken it up afterwards. So his starts right in the middle of his eye here. I'm just going to draw a rough line first. Then extends out a little bit. And it extends to the point of his lip here. Okay, they look pretty even and it's just a rough line right now. I'm going to go back in with my small brush and clean up those lines and make them thicker. So I think that looks pretty good for the underneath of the eyes. We're not going to extend it above the eye. And it starts right where that line ends in the center and goes right up to about there. So I'm going to draw the same thing on the other side and then thicken up the lines. Alright, so I got the lines down. I'm going to go back in with that dark red, the black and the two dark reds here. Just dip my brush in all of these and go back over that line just like we did with the lips and nose. I'm going to go in with the charcoal color again, and I want to add a little bit more contour underneath my face here. He's got a very long face, so I want to kind of cut out the sides here to make my face look less round and more long. He's got a really big chin. So I'm just cutting out the sides here with the charcoal color. And then I'm getting the white stick and I want to outline where his chin is. And make it look long. I'm just using my finger to blend that out. Also going to add a little bit of contour on the sides of my nose. So I'm just deepening up the crease with that charcoal color where my new nostril is. We made it bigger. So I just want to create a shadow there to show where my new nostril is. Have it go up just a little bit. Then I got this wig at the Halloween store, and we're going to try to cut it and make it work. They didn't have any exact Pennywise wig, so we're just going to try to cut this to make it work. Okay, so we're going to fix the hair a little bit more in a minute, but I do want to take this extra hair and start making the hairline that he has with the widow's peak. So I'm just using some spear glue and I'm going to glue those hairs in place. So I have the widow's peak in. I'm just going to use that spirit gum again and keep going along the hairline to make this, to hide this seam here and make it look more like a natural hairline. I got my hair, I think as good as I'm going to get it, and I just got this it's like a little girl's tutu. So now I want to glue my fangs in. I got these fangs for like $5 at the Halloween store, and it came with this adhesive. There's one.
For those watching, that was a sneeze. You couldn't tell.
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. Okay guys, so that's it, literally. I had to take those fangs out because I couldn't talk with them in. But this is the end result. This is Pennywise, the 2017 version. For the costume, I don't have a full costume on, but I'm sure you can order one online by the time it comes out. This is just a tutu, like a little girl's tutu. I got some black paint and used some black eyeshadow to make it look dirty and old. So I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this. I hope that it was helpful for you if you want to be it for Halloween. If you have any requests for any other costumes that you'd like to see me do, please leave it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out new videos every week. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye! Tag, you're it.